Well, I dare not tell you, for it would reflect upon my dear love, Ruth.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd apprentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind the promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make the boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid, on breakers always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions, which with it my brain did gyrate. I took and bound the promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. Sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a vile lot. I bound him to a pirate view instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, and I hadn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you'll find me now, a member of this shy lot, which you wouldn't have found had he been found apprentice to a pilot. Pardon, Frederick, pardon.
Oh, rise, sweet one, for I have long since pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were, and they still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with the disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Pity me, my beloved friends, for once out of my indentions, my sense of duty, I was going to devote myself heart and soul to your extermination.
Poor lad. Poor lad. Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously,
Conscientiously.
I knew that. If you conscientiously believe it is your duty to destroy us, well, we cannot blame you for that fact. Always follow the dictates of your conscience, my lad, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We can't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why. Alas, I cannot tell you. It wouldn't be right.
But Frederick, it is only 11:30, and you're still one of us until the clock strikes 12.
Yeah. True. And until then, you're bound to protect our interests.
Yes.
Well then, it is my duty to tell you that you are all too tender-hearted.
What?
For instance, you make it a point never to attack a weaker vessel than yourself. And when you attack a stronger one, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
And on another level, you make it a point never to harass an orphan.
Because we're orphans ourselves, and no one needs.
Exactly.
Yes, but it has got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took to proved to be manned entirely by orphans. You know, one would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy is recruited solely from her orphan asylum, and this we know is not the case.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have us to be absolutely merciless.
12, I wouldn't. Oh, was ever a man placed in such a delicate situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, and who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart, what is to become of her?
Ruth, I feel some difficulty about you. It is true I admire you very much, but I've been at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I've seen in that time. I think it is a sweet face.
Oh, it is.
I say I think it is. But since I have not had the opportunity of comparing you with other women, I may just be mistaken.
True.
What a pity it would be if I was to marry this innocent soul and then find out she's on the whole lame.
Well, Ruth is... She is...
Yes?
Well, yes, she is well. She's very well indeed.
Do you think so?
Yes.
There are the remains of a fine woman about her.
Well then, I shan't be so selfish as to take her from you. Out of respect for her and out of consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No! This cannot be. We are rough men. We lead a rough life. But you're not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. Now I would say there is not one man here who deprived thee of this inestimable. Oh, he's at the wrong time. Inestimable. Inestimable? Inestimable treasure. No, I thought not. No, Frederick, keep thy love. Keep thy love.
You're good, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, well, it is the top of the tide. We must be off. Oh, yes. Frederick, when the process comes in time for you to carry out your extermination, can you please let our deaths be as quick and painless as you can conveniently make it?
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. But would you could cause this extermination unnecessary by just accompanying me to shore?
Oh, Frederick, that can never be. It is true, I do not think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I will live or die a pirate king. Oh, better far to live than die under the brave black flag I fly. Like that. Then the plain, sanctimonious part of the pirate head and a pirate heart. Oh, go to the cheating world, go you. Well, pirates all are well to do, but I'll be true to the song I sing, and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. It is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. You are the pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is about the pirate king, about the pirate king. As I sat forth to seek my play, I held myself in a royal way. Kevin, do you want to go back in the barrel? Percival, obvious. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! It's harder than it looks. Time to buff that out later. a first-class throne. If he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than ever I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is the love of the pirate king, the love of the pirate king.
Oh, take me with you. I cannot live if I am left behind.
Ruth, I must be honest. You are considerably older than I am. It is true I admire you very much, but a lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? You'll find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. But Ruth, tell me candidly, and without reserve, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but other than that, I am quite well.
Well, I am sorry about your cold, but I was referring rather to your physical appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful.
I have been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately?
Oh, no. Years and years ago.
Oh. Well, what do you think of yourself?
That is a delicate question to answer. But I think I am a fine woman.
And this is your honest opinion?
Yes, I would be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I know you would not practice on my inexperience, and I wish to do the right thing, and if you are truly a fine woman, then your age should be no obstacle to our union. Hark! I hear voices! Who has ventured to access our all but inaccessible lair? Could it be Custom House? Does not sound like Custom House.
Confusion. It is the voice of young girls. If he is to see them, I am lost.
Upon my word! It's a bevy of beautiful maidens!
Lost, lost, lost.
How surprisingly lovely! How surprisingly lovely are the plainest of them! What grace! What delicacy! What refinement! Ruth told me she was beautiful! Oh, false one, you have deceived me!
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold,
Master, am I not so?
and now I see you plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a jot so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is lined, your hair is gray.
It's gradually got so.
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me. Hear me, here you go.
Faithless woman,
Master, master,
faithless woman,
master, master.
faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted
Wash me, Lord and Master, crush me with disaster. What is such a dower to the dower right as here? My love,
If this was state
has been
accumulated
47 years. 47 years.
Faithless woman to deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master,
Faithless woman
Master,
to
do not
deceive
leave me.
I who trusted so. What shall I do before these gentle maidens? I dare not show myself in this alarming costume. No, no, I will remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Brings a treasure of its own especial alone. Oh, you're not alone. It is the place of mermaids. Yes, the very place for mermaids.
You are only humans down to the waist.
And you can't be said to set a foot, strictly, anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
But whatever shall we do?
Well, Isabel, we are quite alone. And the sea is as smooth as glass. Suppose we take off our shoes.
Oh, but Edith, think of propriety. This beach being so injudiciously sandy. Might not our shoes become likewise?
Ooh.
And in the removing of them, might not our gowns become similarly soiled?
Well, then have we any choice, Isabel? But to take off our gowns as well.
Oh, but Edith, does this not leave you in great danger?
Great danger?
Oh, having removed our gowns, might not the crew of some ship, while passing by at sea, be attracted by the whiteness and delicacy of our skin, and observe us here, and you, without your hat? Would this not greatly reduce your standing in the social register? It would! Should we not then, sisters, in deference to familial solidarity, remove our hats as well? Yes! Oh, but Edith!
What now?
Is this not the worst of all? But having now removed our gowns and our petticoats, I may not freely paddle in the sea, which would begin the unaccustomed stimulation, thereby blinding us to proper caution. It could endanger our gloves.
Oh, that's true. Well, to remove the risk of their permanent ruination, which would cause for their immediate replacement, which in turn might affect poor Papa's personal and financial health, have we any choice at all, sisters, but of our own free will to remove our gloves as well?
Yes, our gloves as
Stop, ladies, pray. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these particular circumstances, I believe it is my bound duty to tell you that your proceedings here will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, so speak?
I am a pirate.
A pirate!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I've renounced my vowed profession, and to that end, O pure and peerless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I soar at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty. How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty.
Oh, is there not one maiden breast who does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty? For when willingly a matrimonial ambition to rescue such a one from his unfortunate position. From his position. To rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there is not one made in Christ who seems to feel the moral duty of making worldly progress, subordinate to sense of duty.
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and back complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever-winning man's affection? To such a one, if such there be, I swear by heavens such above you, if you would cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I'll love you. However plain you be, if you would cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I'll love you. I'll love you. I'll love you.
Alas, there's not one maiden here whose homely face and fair complexion has caused the hope to disappear of ever-winning man's affection.
Not one,
No, no, not one.
not one.
No, no. Yes, no. 'Tis near. Yes, 'tis near. Oh, sisters, deaf to Betty's name, oh, she ought to stay.
While sympathy exclaims, free them from their tethers, lay at other games, and leave them here together.
The case may any day be yours, my dear, or mine. Let her make her hay while the sun doth shine. Let us compromise. Our hearts are not of leather. Let us shut our eyes and talk about the weather. Yes, yes, let's talk about the weather. How beautifully blue the sky, clouds rising very high. Take a bite and help me pay, and yet it's rain not yesterday. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear it every once in a while. People say I cannot find that we shall have a wonder. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country once in a while. Yet people say I cannot find that we shall have a wonder. Tomorrow it may pour again.
Yes, this is exceeding gladness.
Beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope you pay, and yet it's rain not yesterday. Tomorrow we may pour again. I hear the country once again. People say I cannot find a rose to have a fortune. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country once again. Yet people say I cannot find that we shall have a fortune. Tomorrow it may pour again.
Did ever pirate roll his soul with guilty dreaming, and wake to find that soul with peace and virtue beaming?
The sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it's May, and yet it's rain but yesterday. Continue fine, I hope it's May, yet it's rain but yesterday.
Did ever pirate roll forsake Mathenius' mission, to find himself enthroned to lady opposition? Oh yes, oh yes, Stay, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no offenses will anon be here. Piracy, their dreadful trade is. Pray you get from hence, young ladies, while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If they stick at no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is. Nice companions for young ladies. Let us dance on.
The first great opportunity to get married with impunity, and indulge in the publicity of unbounded domesticity. Quickly be personified, conquering matrimonial wine, by a doctor of divinity who's located in this vicinity.
We have missed our opportunity of escaping with impunity from the wild and the publicity of our native domesticity. We should quickly be personified, conquering matrimonial wine, by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
A doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. A doctor of divinity. Of divinity. To the ship!
Monsters! Are your pirate caravansary proceed against our will to vessels? Just bear in mind that we are lords in chancery. Father is a major general.
Be better pause, what danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, yes, he is a major general.
Yes, yes, I am a Major General. For he is a Major General.
He is a Major General.
And it is a glorious thing to be a Major General.
It is hurrah for the Major General, hurrah for the Major General.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the facts historical. Never fought the Waterloo nor a categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equating both the simple and quadratical. A binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. Lot of news. We many cheerful facts about the spread of the hypotenuse.
Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific things of beings and of calculus. In short, and that is vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
In short, and that is vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
I know I'm the thickest reeking author of the paradox. I answer hard acrostics, I could click a case from paradox. I quote an elegiac, solid rank of helium goblin. In conics, I can quote peculiarities parabulous. Whoa! I can tell about Raphael's from genitals and Zophanies. I know the croaking chorus from the throats of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music in a chord. In a chord. And whistle all the years from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
Whistle all the years from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the years from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle all the years from that infernal nonsense pinafore.
And I can write a Washington in Babylonic uniform and tell you all the details of Caractacus' uniform. Short and man and vegetable, animal and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Short and man is vegetable, animal and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
In fact, when I know what is meant by Babylon and Ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I know where yet, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery. In short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Strategy? Strategy. Yes, that's it. You say a better Major General has never strategy.
You say a better Major General has never strategy. You say a better Major General has never strategy. You say a better Major General has never strategy.
For my military knowledge, though it's lucky and adventury, has only been got up at the beginning of the century. But still it matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
But still it matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
Major General Phineas Anton Stanley at your service. And now that I am introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what is going on.
Oh, Papa!
Oh, permit me. I can explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters. Dear me. But you mustn't do that. May I ask, this is is a picturesque uniform, and I'm unfamiliar with it. What are you?
Well, we are all single, gentlemen.
Yes, I gathered that. I should hope so. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Oh, don't believe them, Papa. They're the pirates. The famous pirates of Penzance.
The Pirates of Penzance. I've often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but is out of his indentures today and means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a minute. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
And we object to men as generals and fathers-in-law! We waive that point. Do not press it. We look old.
An idea. And you mean to tell me that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, and leave me to go through the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan?
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
Orphan!
I don't think that we quite understand one another. When I asked you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan, you say orphan. As I understand you, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I only repeated it once.
Pardon me, you repeated it several times.
But it was only once I repeated it.
Orphan. Oh, I think I understand where we're getting confused. When you say orphan, do you mean often a person who's lost his parents? Or do you mean often frequently?
I see we're getting at it. I meant often frequently.
You said often frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly. You said often frequently, only.
Learn these moves. Quick, get up, boys! Anytime!
Hello, ladies. Oh, man of dark and dismal face, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy, an orphan boy, an orphan boy. How sad, an orphan boy. These children whom you see are all that I can call my own. Poor fellow, take them away from me, and I would be alone. Poor fellow, if you can give me my soul, remain yours. See at your feet they kneel, your hearts you can glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the field we wanted. If I hadn't the elegant diction, because it's an innocent fiction, which is not the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
It's telling a terrible story, it's not a terrible story. It's one of the cruelest slaughters that's ever been over these waters. It's easy in our meditation to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes from the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy in our meditation to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes from the same category as telling a regular story.
Although our dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we'd rather not consider ourselves altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is a life without a touch of poetry in it. You were at liberty. Our pirate rules
conscience to say something that will ease my father's sorrow.
What?
Cheer him up.
Oh, I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit here night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape from the pirates' clutches, I describe myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan. I came here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor upon the family escutcheon.
But sir, you forget, you only bought the property a year ago, and the stucco on your Baronio castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel are ancestors. You cannot deny that. With the estate, I purchased the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that their descent by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought disgrace upon what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Well, comfort yourself. Comfort yourself, sir. For had you not acted as you did, these pirates would have surely called in the nearest clergyman and married your daughter on the spot.
Oh!
Thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, 'tis such as the anguish and remorse I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the consequences would be most disastrous to myself? At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And by midnight I hope to have atoned for my association with the scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Control yourself, boy. Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only await my command.
Then, Frederick, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive our general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come.
Uncomfortable we be, and we find the wisest thing, is to snap our chests and sing, forward trampling with your hips, and your heart is in your boots, there is nothing brings a frown like the trumpet martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. Don't you must, it's evident,
these attentions are well meant. Such expressions don't appeal. Calculated and achieved. Who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to us it's evident, these attentions are well meant.
Go and do your best, endeavor, and before links we sever, we will sail forever, go to glory and the grave, go to glory and the
He observed the greatest stress on the risks that others press, and the reference of man to our chance of coming back. So perhaps it would be wise not to criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are a meant. Yes, it's very evident these attentions are a meant. Evident, yes, well meant, evident, ah, yes, well meant. When the fallen is
Come, Papa, let's get you some nice warm milk.
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded. Oh, sweet release. Oh, rapture unexampled. At last I made atone in some slight measure for the repeated act of theft and pillage, of which in a sense of duty stand dictations. I, circumstances victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederick,
Who calls
your late commander.
And I, your little brute,
Oh, man intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
Have mercy on us. Hear us ere you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you. Ha! Yet mercy shall avoid my stern resentment, and so I shall be merciful. Say on.
when you had left our pirate fold and tried and to raise our spirits faint, according to our custom, all with whips and whittles quaint. But all in vain the quips we heard, we laid and sobbed upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles, whirring flux, but not to read this paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox.
We knew your taste for peers, wits for cranks and contradictions clear. So with laughter then, we said how we would tell it to him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy. And so we risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy.
A paradox,
a most ingenious paradox. Quips and quibbles, hurling flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, which I have no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority who, I don't know who, perhaps the astronomer royal, has declared that such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule shall be a plenty. 1 year, and every 4 his days shall be numbered as
29.
9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence in which I wouldn't be surprised was owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You have been victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, with a simple mathematical process, you will easily discover that although you've been born for 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you are only 5 and a little bit over.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, with yours my figures do agree. It's a paradox, at common sense she gave you bucks. Though reckoning in the usual way, years 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day. Wait a minute. Yet reckoning by my natal day. 1, 2, 3. I am a little boy of 5. A paradox, the most ingenious paradox. It's paradox.
Here is paradox.
Almost ingenious paradox.
Upon my word, this is most absurdly whimsical. Positively fantastic. 5 1/4, eh? You wouldn't think it to look at me.
You'll be glad now, Obi-Wan, that you spared us. You would have never forgiven yourself when you had discovered that you had killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades.
Yes, I don't think you appreciate the delicacy of the situation that you were in. You see, you were apprenticed to us.
Yes, until my 21st year.
No. Frederick, it was until your 21st birthday. And if we go by birthdays, you are only 5. 1/4.
But you don't mean to say you're going to hold me to this. Please, be merciful to me just now as I was merciful to you. Oh, I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves to pointing out to you your duty.
Your sense of duty.
My duty is all too clear. Oh, I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought of being mixed up with it. But duty is before all. And at any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken, Frederick. Come, you're one of us. Once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror! What is the matter? Ought I to tell them? No, I cannot. Yet, as one of your band,
Speak up, Frederick, for I charge you with that sense of conscientiousness in which we've never yet appealed in vain. No, wait, oh my flatline. That one.
General Stanley,
Yes.
the father of my Mabel.
Yes.
General Stanley escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did!
Yes, he did.
That's right, I was there.
Oh, it breaks my heart to betray the honor of the girl I adore. Yet as one of your band, I have no choice. Very well, General Stanley. General Stanley is no orphan. What? And more than that, no.
Frederick! Not again, Frederick! Frederick! Oh, there you go.
He never was an orphan.
Ah! You mean to tell me that to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice on our incredulous simplicity?
Yes.
Oh, his death will be quick and
Merciful.
No, quick and
Painless.
No, quick and terrible. We attack Stanley's castle tonight.
But stay!
Not a word. Closer. He's doomed. Away.
My heart's alive. I'm
Vain is first deception to repay.
As
Every
every
night, the vengeance are. She got himself and go away.
Away, ere I expire, I find my duty hard to do today. This very night, in ancient style, it drives me to the faraway away.
With monstrous love, he tricked us all bright. The vengeance held the pirates round his side. On ancient stone he softened with his lies. And then returned tonight, the traitor dies.
Yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
It's early tomorrow.
His girls likewise,
Their mother in sorrow.
One shall spot.
In the natures they cherish.
and all who plot.
To abuse it shall perish. Tonight he dies, he has buried tomorrow.
His girls likewise they will murder in sorrow. No one shall spot in the natures they cherish. And all who plot to abuse it shall perish. Away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away tonight. The traitor dies.
All is prepared. The gallant crew awaits you. My Frederick in tears, it cannot be that mine heart bears at the coming conflict.
No, Mabel, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I bound myself to serve the pirate captain until I reached my 120th birthday.
But you are 21.
I've just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1940.
Oh, horrible, catastrophe appalling.
And so farewell. when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Stay, Frederick, stay.
Nay, oh nay, but duty's call, nor such my soul of souls, but when stern duty calls, I must obey. In 1940 I of age shall be. I'll then in returning claim you, I declare it.
It seemed so long.
Swear that till then you will be true to me.
Yes, I'll be strong. By all the Stanleys dead and gone, I swear it.
For here is love, and here is truth, and here is hope for joy, our laughter. She will be faithful to her suit, till we are wed, and even after. For here is love, and here is truth.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth.
She will be faithful to her
We will
suit,
be faithful to
till
us,
we are wed, and even after.
till we are wed,
And even after.
yes, even after.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is hope for joy, our laughter. She will be faithful to her suit.
Till we are wed, and even after.
She will be faithful to her suit till we are wed, and even after, and even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth. Oh, here is love, praise love.
No, I am grieved. O family descent, how great thy charm, thy sway, how excellent.
appear.
As sensible appear as anybody here, as anybody here.
The sergeant approached. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter. He will not so lead you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to a sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. But if it was his duty to constitute himself my foe, it is likewise my duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty, I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto. Take a breath, Mensch. It took a while on that one.
Well, this is perplexing.
You can say that again.
This is perplexing.
You can say...
No matter. Our course is clear. We must try to capture these pirates alone.
It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of the liberties which are so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should...
It's too late now.
What? Look at the time we have to go.
When the felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done. I'll take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one.
When the enterprising burglar's not a burglar, when the cutthroat is an occupied crime, he loves to hear the little brook a-gurgling, and to listen to the merry village chime. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie a-basking in the sun. I'll take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Happy one!
are tossing on the sea, are trying their hand at burglary with weapons grim and gory.
Hush, hush, I hear the long man approaching. The stealthy steps of pirates are approaching.
We are not coming for plates or gold, the story General Stanley told. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty
50-fold, we seek a penalty
50-fold.
They seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now true.
We camp like a tread upon the prey we steal. In silence dread, the cautious ways we steal. No sound at all, we never speak a word. Christ would forward, distinctly heard. So silently the pirates creep along the customs only seas. Conference to proud us sea, choose to navigation, take another station. Let's there the piracy with the little burglary. Conference to proud us sea, choose to navigation, take another station. Let's there the piracy with the little burglary.
Here's your prologue and your sentiment. Your life preserver. You may want to hit your silent magic, your dark lands and seas. Take your fire and your steady taunting. Run, run,
We cut like tread upon our prey we steal. Silence spread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. The lines work, the wall would be distinctly heard. Our friends who call us sea, choose to navigation, take another station. Let's bear the piracy with the little burglary. Upon our prey we steal. The silence red, our cautious way we feel.
I see a light inside. The Major General comes so quickly high. Yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, the Major General comes.
yes, the Major General come. For men by the anguish dread, also unattended, I lay upon my sleepless bed, tossed and turned and drowned. The man who finds his conscience ache, no peace of mind enjoys. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise. He thought he heard a noise. Ha ha! No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is sad at ease. So still the stream, it must have been the sighing of the breeze.
May thy wounding hand